student at Rehan School Online Academy. I always love meeting and learning from people who inspire others with their energy, kindness, and creativity. Today, I'm really excited to welcome a very special guest, someone who wears many hats beautifully. She isn't just an author, but also a speaker, influencer, designer, and now training to become a facilitator at our own Rehan School. What I have learned about her, I will try to share here. But of course, if I miss anything, I will invite her to kindly add more.
Hmm?
If I missed anything in your introduction, can you please add something? Wanna add something in your intro?
Oh, oh yeah, you got it perfect. Good job.
I didn't miss anything.
No, you're fine. That was perfect.
Okay, that's good. So, my first question to you is, can you tell us what inspired you to write your first book?
Well, that's a great question. So that started back in 2018 when I was taking my LNA class in school, and the teacher had us watch this movie called Pay It Forward. That movie changed my life. And then after that, I'm like, you know what? I want to do something like that. It sounds pretty cool. And then I'm
Yeah,
like, how am I supposed to do that though? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to write the book, Waves of Kindness. So then I actually started handwriting the book and everything, but I had to abandon that project because I had to focus on school and everything. So fast forward to 2022, where I was really getting up there on Facebook and doing interviews and all that stuff. And throughout that whole time, I would write inspirational posts on Facebook and post it, knowing full well that I was going to come back to all of it and compile it into a book. And that's exactly what I did. However, that wasn't the first book I published. The first book I published was You're the Love, the Universe is the Heart, which is about me and my husband's love story and just about love in general and everything.
that's wonderful to know. So, my next question is, among the four books you have written, which one is the closest to your heart and why?
Like I said, the book that is closest to my heart is the Waves of Kindness Passport, because that's been my dream since 2018, and I was finally able to publish it into a book.
Okay, that's good. So, wanted to become an author too. So, I would like to ask you that what was your biggest challenge as an author and how did you overcome it?
Well, the biggest challenge was for me to learn the actual process of editing and formatting the manuscript, because it's not as easy as it looks. And I spent many hours learning, but the more I practiced, the easier it became. And now I can just take any manuscript, edit, format it, then publish it on Amazon, no problem. So really, how I overcame that was just perseverance and practice.
That's amazing. So my next question is, you're the founder of Meta City. So how did the idea of Meta City come into your mind?
Nice question. Well, it's not the first platform I founded. Back in 2021, I founded a platform called Waves of Kindness, where that was designed to like spread kindness and positivity and to bring people together and everything. And I had the Waves of Kindness show weekly and stuff, and there were so many other things I was doing in there. So Meta City is kind of like that, except it's taking a step up because I've learned so much more these past few years, and I'm using all that experience and pouring it into Meta City. And as of now, the WhatsApp group has 29 members, and the Facebook group has 33 members already.
Oh, okay, so what's the purpose or mission behind Meta City, and who can join it?
The mission behind Meta City, well, I designed it for people to connect with each other, to communicate with each other, and to support each other in their goals and missions. Because I believe we should all have a space like that where we can just like go be like, hey, I'm working on something, and then people are like, oh, hey,
Yeah,
this sounds cool. Let me help you with that.
that,
So
yeah,
that's yeah.
great. So, as someone passionate about kindness and empowerment, what does kindness personally mean to you?
Well, what kindness means to me is simply, just being nice, being there for people, helping them out to the best of your ability, and realizing that, yeah, you might not be able to help them in the way they want you to, but you can do your best based on your experiences to help them out and stuff.
That's very good to know about your perspective and your perspective on kindness. So, how did your journey as a motivational speaker begin?
Well, that started back in 2021 when I started getting on Facebook and connecting with people and everything. Um, so you see, I used to be I am a writer. I liked writing. But then I'm like, you know what? Let me try something different. Instead of writing, let me try speaking my message. And I started that, and people were watching, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do more of this. So now I do Facebook lives about all these different topics that I've learned maybe from today or from last week or whatever, and I turn that into something that people can learn from. And yeah, that's how it all started.
Wow, that's cool. So, my next question is, as a graphic designer, do you enjoy working alone or with a creative team?
mm, well, usually I work alone. I've never personally experienced working with a team, although I do want to try that sometime. But yeah, I mostly work alone to do that.
Alright, so my next question is okay. My next question is, what was your biggest culture shock when you moved from the US to Canada?
Actually, I mean, the US and Canada are similar in many aspects, so it wasn't a huge culture shock. I was actually very happy to come here to Canada. I think Canada is way better in the US because of the people and how friendly they are and how they embrace other cultures and perspectives and stuff. Yeah, so I didn't really have a culture shock. It's not like, for example, it's not like I moved from the US to Pakistan. Now, that would be a culture shock for me. Because
Yeah,
I'm
that,
sure things, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I got it. So, have you ever visited Pakistan or plan to?
I plan to visit Pakistan. Most of my friends, including yourself, are from Pakistan, and I really want to come down and meet everyone and stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Okay, so do you feel your identity as a Pakistanwali shapes your goals or values in any way?
Yes. Yes, very majorly. I'm just gonna say this. If it weren't for Pakistan, if it weren't for my friends, if it weren't for you, I would not be here today. The people of Pakistan literally changed my life.
Just like Rehan.
Yeah,
He's your friend,
Rehan,
right?
Rehan, what?
He's your friend, right?
Yes, he is. And I've been friends with him for the past 4 years on Facebook, and I had the honor of meeting him in person finally a week or so ago, and that was very enjoyable. And it was what ultimately brought me back to Facebook.
Great. So, like, have you faced self doubt? If yes, how do you deal with it?
Hmm. Sometimes, I mean, it doesn't happen often, but sometimes I think to myself, is what I'm doing actually making an impact on people's lives? Like, are they actually being truthful, or are they just telling me what I want to hear? And then I'm like, wait a second. No, 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 no. Do not even think about that type of stuff. You're doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep on going. Um, and all the work that you're doing right now is eventually going to pay off.
That's the mindset. Okay. So my next question is, what is one thing people often misunderstand about you?
Mm. Well, hmm. I mean, one thing that people misunderstand about me is that they think I'm happy all the time because that's what I portray on social media. And don't get me wrong, I am happy most of the time, but what they don't realize is that I'm a human too, and sometimes I get burnt out. Sometimes I have um, bad days, and sometimes I'm not in a good mood. But the thing with me is that I push through that.
All right. Got it. So, what's one achievement you are most proud of so far?
Mm, well, there's a lot in my life, but if I had to pick one, it would be
Yeah.
meeting Rehan in person because that's been a dream I've had for the past couple years, and just being able to be in front of him face to face, the guy that pretty much made my life today, like standing right in front of me, it was like, whoa, that's
Oh,
crazy.
literally, it's crazy. I also met Sirhan for like once. I was like, wow. He
Yeah.
changed many people lives.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question is, what's one habit that helps you stay focused every day?
Mm, one habit. Let's see. Well, you know what? For me, I've realized that keeping a schedule, a loose schedule at least, keeps me organized and stuff. So for example, like the day before, I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do tomorrow? Okay, so in the morning I have these 3 interviews I'm doing, then I'm going to my class at 12, and then after that it's like whatever. So i just I just kind of keep a rough idea of what I'm doing the next day, so when I get up the next day, it's like I already know what I'm doing.
All right, so it's your routine. It's in your routine. So,
Yes. Yes.
okay. Okay, so let's talk about Rehan School and like digital life. So, what inspired you to become a part of Rehan School, like Rehan School Online Academy?
Well, I've always loved what Rehan's doing and stuff, and I've always loved the students at Rehan School, including yourself. They're amazing people, and they're so young, and they're doing so much at such a young age. So I can't even imagine what they're going to be doing when they get older and everything. And you know, I'm someone who wants to, help people and make a difference in their lives. So I wanted to join Rehan School so like I could help these kids out, give give them some different global perspectives and everything, and just help them out.
That's wonderful. So my next question is what skills are you learning now that you're most excited to apply as a facilitator at Rehan?
Well, for me personally, I'm like learning how to. For example, every day, Monday through Friday, I attend a class from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. my time, and that's for the training and stuff. And I'm with a whole bunch of other classmates, and it's helping me to get used to that sort of environment because for me, I'm not used to being with a group of people. It kind of gets me all shy and everything, but I've noticed that these classes are helping me to branch out, to expand myself, and to, just become like better, I guess. And all the things I'm learning with AI and all that, it'll play a big role. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you balance being an author, trainer, and influencer all at once?
For me, it's pretty simple. I'm good at multitasking, so even when I'm doing something, for example, I'm making a post on Facebook, I'm like always doing something else, like talking with someone or whatever. So I've gotten really good at multitasking and also always thinking one step ahead. So I know what I'm going to be doing when I'm done with that certain thing. I can instantly move on to the next one.
Good. So, as a networking expert, what's your secret to building strong connection? Like, secret you have? Some.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do have one secret, and well, it's not going to be a secret anymore, apparently. So, for example, we'll just use Mansha here as a perfect example, right? This is the first time I'm talking with her, but when I look at her, I see a human being. I believe that everyone is like just a big global family here on this earth. So like when I talk to her, when I talk to someone else, like I have that family mindset, like they're a member of my family, and that helps me a lot being able to connect with them.
Wow, that's so cool and like informative for me too, and our audience.
Yes.
So, my next question is who or what motivates you the most in your life?
Well, what motivates me the most in my life is the fact that I know I'm making an impact and the fact that I'm doing what I love to do and that I've always wanted to do. So, like, yeah, that's what motivates me.
That's good. So, can you share one unforgettable moment from your journey till
Hmm.
right now?
Hmm. Well, let's see. Well, it was when I connected with my husband first time in 2021. Like he changed my life a lot, and he was the one that encouraged me to go public on Facebook and to start sharing my message with the world and everything, and he helped me build my confidence and all that, and we got really close. And in 2022 in June we met in person, and that, like, I don't know, that like changed everything. And then we got engaged. I came here to Canada in August of that year, and then we got married in September. And that really stood out to me because if anyone would have told me like 10 years ago that I'd be doing all this stuff now, I'd be like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't even like people. What makes you think I'm going to be connecting people with each other?
Okay, so what who's your biggest inspiration in life?
Oh boy. Oh, I can't pick more than one. I have to pick one, right?
Oh,
Oh
okay.
man. Well, actually, uh, if I had to be honest, there's three. there's three people that inspire me the most. First off is Rehan Patel, my husband. I learn a lot from him every single day, and like I said before, he's changed my life. I'm here because of him. Um, Rehan AIwali, he's another one. Like he played a huge part. He's the reason why I'm connected with the majority of the people I'm connected with now. He's also the reason why I'm getting interviewed and everything. He's also the reason why I have my own show and I could just keep going and going and going. And then the last, but definitely not least, is my bestie, Lori Gorman, who I met last year, and she really changed my life because she was the she's she was the first real friend I've had. You know, I mean, we hang out every week and talk every day and everything, and like it just feels so good to have that consistent, constant presence in my life that I can count on. So yeah, I can't pick just one person. Those three that I mentioned are the people that inspire me the most.
Yeah, I saw your friend in your video too, that beach video.
Yes, that's her.
She was your friend. Like, you both look good together. That's good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, if you could describe yourself in three powerful words, what would they be?
Oh boy. Uh, Kind, um,
Okay,
connector, and
great,
motivational.
good. That's good. So, how do you relax and recharge after a busy day, like a hectic routine? So, how?
Well, for me, I listen to music. Music plays a huge part in my life. It keeps me like grounded in a way, and I
Yeah.
also, take a bath and stuff. That really helps me. And sometimes I just lay in bed and I just shut my eyes and just do some meditation as well.
Okay, that's good. So, as the interview is ending, so do you have any like message for all the people or our audience or students like me? So you can give that message.
Yes. Yeah.
Any advice
So
or
I've
message?
said Yeah. So I've said this on the other shows I've been on, and I'll say it here because this is very important. Step outside your comfort zone. Do things that you never thought you would do. Say yes to opportunities, even if they scare you, because it's going to be those experiences that are going to shape you into a better person.
Wonderful. So thank you so much, Jasmine, for joining us today. Your journey, your light, and your energy are truly inspiring. I'm sure everyone listening will take away something positive from your words and stay connected, stay kind, and thank you again for your precious time.
Not a problem.